Yes, so like I said, right? So the like that's a province that it's just it is on right now. Oh, it's just past in China. It's like somewhere either in Michigan or in Illinois, like by the border of that Mongolia in the landscape of China. So that's why, like that's the farming land, right? Also, China is still considered as a kind of an agricultural country.
I
Okay. So
Yes, parts of it.
I'm just sharing you some like a discovery with from my first book, right? Because you know I took the escort to the airplane from the Carolinas to Chicago. So I saw that landscape, and then it does look like it's different. It's bigger in this China province than in the that Carolinas like a landlord, and so I, oh, where is this? So okay, so I was kind of discussing with my uh oh, do you know that is the that's a house of a Sichuan, that hot pepper, that panda's hometown. Did he just pronounce it something like that? So I explained it to you, right? Like my problem or my difficulty with the Chinese languages, right? So it's kind of quite different from uh, like a Chinese American born here, and but okay. So I'm discussing with my peer writers about a different system, and then oh shit, should I tell them? I'm just looking forward to this uh, from uh, 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 like so after during the Cultural Revolution, they sent the college students all to learn how to plant seeds, right? so so I'm just like, oh, if they could kind of upgrade that educational level from farming to a like a more well educated level, and then maybe like my writing, the book market would be like really huge, right? So on average, if a college student before they go to college, they are required, they are expected to read at least 200 books. So the reading market is huge, right? So with their uh, uh, more uh, well educated level, so I don't even have to have my writings translated into the the simplified Chinese characters, and then they can just read it in English, right? So that's a huge book market. That do you want me to open that market for you? US can send me back to China. No, I'm going to like be, somebody phenomenal, and I can open that market for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, where? What, did you hear where he mentioned? I thought that was Panda. Maybe that's another region, another province.
Right.
Okay, so I seriously, I was criticizing like those kind of fucking teachers working in the consular quite many times, right? So one of them was crazy. Like the moment that she met me, like waiting for her, she started to show me her her province language skills. So she wanted to recognize like what kind of a dialect. I think that was the dialect quite in the east of China. But this, I'm like, so do you think it's horrible if all of them, all of us, all of you are mandatory required to speak a Chinese language?
There's no mobile phone reception here, and
Yeah,
no
that'd
one
be-
else inside.
But I think
What's
internally
more,
it's
collecting the
possible.
camera's
They have a
SD
big,
cards is a tricky business,
huge
especially
population
at
as well.
temperatures
That
below
who
zero.
could be coached to speak and to use that language, and then they can just use it within China. They wouldn't really apply that language to you, right?
No.
You don't like that?
Couldn't speak it.
Dangwon was part of the
That's
first
why.
group
I
of
mean,
40
now
volunteers
maybe
to set
they
up
are
infrared
more
cameras
open,
here and collect
more
data.
equal. Before, like if
The
you want to
men bring the
hire
video
a
footage
private
to
English
Dangwon to
teacher,
review it.
like Mr.
It's an
Johnston,
exciting process
That's-
because behind every right click could lurk the ultimate prize. After collecting all the material from the other volunteers, Dangwon catalogs it at his home. He then waits for the arrival of his contacts from the NGO.
that's such a big TV at home.
Jing.
我自己本人是四川阿坝的，然后是一个藏族人，但是在藏族里边就分了很多。然后我是想通过作为一个导游，然后去跟外边的人去说一个正确的方式去解读和让别人去了解自己的文化，这是当时我最初的一个想法。然后自己的家乡做一些保护的事情，而且是去保护这些野生动物，我觉得是特别有意义的一个事情。
Local Tibetan community to gain an understanding of their way of thinking. Being Tibetan himself, he imagined this would be fairly straightforward. Quite different.
长大的地方跟你现在工作的地方有什么区别呢？
第一次来到三江源的时候，但是结果我发现我到玉树之后，我的安多语是在玉树基本上是没有用武之地。然后另外一个就是说海拔上。